What's happening, fellas? Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 most important supplements when it comes to growing muscle in the gym. So I'm going to start off this video with a question. Have you ever been to a GNC? Chances are, if you're a Jimbo and you're watching this, yes. Second question, how was your first time at a GNC? For most people, it's going to be, oh, I talked to the guy and he gave me some supplements to buy and they ended up not working out. So, today I'm going to try to ward off this problem, if you will. So, these recommendations I'm going to be giving are science-based, get over it, and they're going to help you greatly accelerate muscle growth and optimize your lifts, overall improving your gym progress. First off, we have protein powder, the essential tool for reaching your daily protein goals and maximizing muscle growth. But you need to know the differences between the different types of protein powders so you can buy the one that most effectively meets your goals when you go into the GNC. First off, we have casein. It's going to be derived from milk, and it operates through a slow release of amino acids by sort of clumping up in the stomach, which provides a sustained release of protein throughout the day. Moving on to whey. Whey is the liquid part of milk when separating occurs when making cheese. Whey also is high in branched chain amino acids like leucine, which play a critical role in muscle protein synthesis. Whey is also rapidly digested, so it swiftly replenishes protein stores, especially post-workout. Lastly, we have isolate. Isolate is a concentrated and more processed form of whey protein, not the processed kind that your mom's scared of when you try to convince her to buy Twinkies when you're in middle school. No, it's the processed form by removing lactose and fats to create a more concentrated protein. So this is going to give you more protein for less calories. The only caveat to isolate is it's fucking expensive. It runs you probably $50-$60 for 25 servings, whereas something like Gold Standard Whey or something is going to run you probably more like $40 for 25 servings. So which one do you choose? I recommend, if you're cutting, going with something like casein because it provides that sustained release of protein throughout the day, which has an impact on the ghrelin receptor in your brain and gives you a bit more of a satiety promoting effect. Something like whey is going to be processed a lot quicker than casein. I think casein is around the 4 to 6 hour range. Whey is somewhere in the 20 to 30 minute range. When it comes to actual protein uptake and muscle protein synthesis, there appears to be really no effect according to the literature. The only thing that I found is that immediately post-workout, whey has a greater effect on stimulating muscle protein synthesis over casein. However, this is somewhat negotiable because casein has a more prolonged release. So immediately post-workout, it's not going to have as great of an effect. And, to clear anything up, there appears to be no anabolic window post-workout to get your protein in. Based on the current evidence, it appears that any effect on protein timing on muscle hypertrophy is negotiable. Total daily protein intake is the most important, so anywhere from that 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram per day is the most important, as well as eating a meal with protein and a meal with protein before and after your workouts. Next off, we have another heavy hitter, which is going to be creatine. Creatine is one of the most tested and proven supplements you can take if you want to build muscle naturally. Creatine operates through boosting your phosphocreatine stores, which acts in the first 15 seconds of intense exercise. So these are going to be your bench movements, your squat movements, your powerlifting movements, as well as some bodybuilding movements. Creatine is also naturally produced in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas, as well as it's ingested in foods like red meat, seafood, and dairy. Proving its efficacy, a comprehensive review published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research examined 22 studies and concluded that creatine supplementation during research training significantly enhances muscle strength and performance. The average increase in muscle strength following creatine supplementation was 8% greater than with a placebo. So that hearsay you hear in the gym with gym bros being like, oh, you gotta take creatine, it's fucking crazy. That advice is warranted, and it is true. Similarly, a study conducted on resistance-trained men showed that combining creatine supplementation with resistance training led to significant muscular hypertrophy, particularly in the upper limbs. So your arms and your chests and your back Typically your serving of creatine is about 5 grams, which is good for most people, but if you're a bit of a bigger fella, you could use more like 10 grams. So that 5-gram dosage isn't entirely needed by everyone. Bigger people could use more, smaller people could potentially use less. And also, to clear up confusion, there is no loading phase needed for creatine. You can just start taking 5 grams a day. You don't need to do something crazy like taking 15 grams a day in your first couple weeks of taking it. Next off, we have intra-workout simple sugars like Powerade and Gatorade. When you lift weights, your body relies on stored glycogen in the muscles and liver for energy. Glycogen is derived from glucose or simple sugars found in carbohydrates and serves as your body's primary fuel source during exercise, which is information that, I bet a lot of you were already familiar with. This is where intra-workout drinks, though, come into play, like Gatorade, Powerade, or Liquid IV. These drinks are packed with simple sugars and provide a quick and easily accessible source of simple carbohydrates, allowing you to replenish your glycogen stores mid-workout. Me personally, what I like to do is get a tub of Gatorade powder, something like this. Something like this right here. This has 22 grams of sugar per serving, which, a lot of people hear that and go, oh my god, that's so much sugar. But, in reality, that's what I'm looking for, because I want to replenish my glycogen stores. Also falling under the intra-workout tree is electrolytes, including sodium and potassium, which play a crucial role in muscle contraction, as well as calcium. During intense exercise, you lose significant amounts of these electrolytes through sweat, so this can lead to fatigue and impaired performance, as well as, poor muscular contraction. So I would recommend finding something with some electrolytes in it as well. Moving on to number 4, we have kind of a boring one, but something that's necessary, which is vitamins. Many individuals suffer from a lack of vitamin A, iron, calcium, and vitamin D. These deficiencies can lead to issues such as weakened immune function, fatigue, and even poor bone health. B vitamins found in multivitamins play a crucial role in energy production and metabolism, and are also found in pre-workouts a lot of the time. Multivitamins contain a variety of other vitamins and minerals that support immune function, muscle function, and overall nutrient support that easily gets overlooked by the gym bro industry. You can think of multivitamins and multi-minerals as kind of putting a higher octane fuel into your race car that is your body. It's going to make your car run better, run faster, feel more fun, and it just costs a little bit. Actually, even that doesn't even make sense because vitamins are cheap as fuck. And now, lastly but not least, we have pre-workout. And you may be saying, oh Alex, but pre-workout doesn't directly build muscle, Neither does anything else on the list except for like crazy. Pre-workout is going to allow you to go harder in the gym, be more focused in the gym, and have more fun in the gym, which all 3 of those things are allowing you to build more muscle in indirect ways. First off, you have more energy, which is going to allow you to go harder with some stuff like pre-workouts containing caffeine, which is going to just stim you the fuck out and allow you to push out, another 2-3 reps where you might have failed out before. If you're not into the stim, you also have nootropics, which you can find in stim and non-stim. These nootropics would be like your alpha GCPs, your taurines, which are going to enhance neurotransmitter function as well as allow you to feel better in the gym. They're going to keep you lasered in the gym, feeling good in the gym, and, allow you to focus harder and just ram out your fucking workout rather than just sitting around like a zombie when you're out of energy and you're out of, focus. And you're like, And, last but not least, you have pump products like L-citrulline, beta-9 anhydrous, glycerol powder. All of these are going to allow you to get a bigger pump in the gym, have more fun, look freakier, which next time in your gym, you're going to want to chase that pump. You're going to go harder. You're going to feel better. And overall, it's going to make your life better growing muscle. So that's going to round out this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments, as well as leave your top 5 list in the comments. And I'll be sure to, leave a comment by, or probably not. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. Just listen to me. I'm the all-knowing smartass. I'm in college. You're probably not. But, yeah. Leave those comments. I'll see you next time.